O'Hara back in the studio on this Wednesday, here to answer your legal questions. 436-1212 is the number to dial if you have one. Good morning, Charlie.
Good morning.
Good to have you here again.
Nice to be here.
We're going to go ahead and get to the phones. We have a few callers already on the line. Hi there, what's your question for Charlie?
Yes, I was pulled over last Tuesday, and when I was pulled over, I was informed that my license had been suspended, and I received a ticket for driving off suspended. And come to find out, they had suspended my license the previous Friday, and I hadn't even received the notice yet. So I'm just wondering what my options are for that.
Well, a lot of that kind of depends on why they suspended your license. I mean, I would think they would normally give you notice. However, if you've changed your address so they don't have the right notice, the right address in their database or something like that, there's no way you could receive notice. Also, if it's suspended, it's probably legally suspended. It depends a lot on the reason. I mean, it can be suspended for not paying your tickets, or it can be suspended for some kind of violation that you had. So I don't know why yours was suspended, but it was probably because you didn't take care of something, either paying your ticket or going to court over something or something like that. They usually don't just suspend your ticket for no reason. So you must have had some idea that that could happen before that would have happened.
Well, and can you go back in some type of court record and see where they may have issued that notice, or at least ask for a copy of when it was issued?
Yes, you can.
Okay.
And he evidently knew it had been done on the Friday previous to him being stopped.
So obviously had already.
And evidently something must have happened to trigger that. So he should have had some knowledge. Now, obviously, things can get messed up, and maybe it was wrongly suspended. I don't know, but that you'd have to go into the facts to find that out.
Okay, thank you, Charlie. Thank you for calling. We have time now for another caller this morning. Hi there. What's your question?
I have someone in my house, and I want them to get out. How can I get them out?
Well, I mean, if someone's in your house and they're not supposed to be there, I suppose you would call the police. If someone has a lease and they're leasing from you and you want them out of the house, then they should break the lease and go to court. You can always go to court to remedy a situation like that. It would seem to me if someone's staying in your house and they won't leave, that it's a very unusual situation. But I think you ought to call the police first. If the police can't get them out of there for trespassing, then you're going to have to file a claim in court. You can probably go to some kind of protection from abuse or something like that, protection from stalking, or somehow go to court and get the person out of there. I think in most cases the police would get them out of there.
What if it's a situation where you're married to that person?
Well, then you're going to have to go probably file for divorce.
Okay.
If you want them out of there, unless they agree to get out. I mean, they would have some of their property would be there, and they would have some right to be there if you're married.
Okay, thank you for calling in. We appreciate. Good luck with that. We have time now for another caller this morning. Hi there. What's your question for Charlie?
My question is, I have a rental vehicle, and I was driving my regular truck, and I hit the rental vehicle, and my insurance denied paying for it. What should I do?
Well, I don't understand why they would deny paying for it. I don't know what kind of insurance you have, but in most cases, if you have insurance and you run into something, it's supposed to cover that. If you have collision insurance, if you have a liability insurance and you've rented something, I would assume it would cover your rentals, so I would think the insurance company would pay. I don't know why they're not paying that. That doesn't make sense. If there's substantial damage and they're not paying, then again you're going to need to go see a lawyer and talk about that.
Okay, thank you, Charlie, and good luck with that. Thank you for calling in. We always appreciate our viewers, and we always appreciate you coming in, Charlie.
Thank you.